Hi, it's Mrs. Mallet, and today we're going to talk about multiplying rational expressions. When we talk about rational expressions, they follow the same rules that fractions follow. So how do you multiply a fraction? You multiply going straight across. Same way with multiplying rational expressions. You go straight across. Only difference is you want to look to factor when you can. So I have this first example up here. Now, you can multiply going straight across and simplify, or I'm going to show you another method that I like to do. And that method is you want to look diagonally. So see, look diagonally here and look diagonally here. Can that simplify? Meaning, 6 can go into 12 how many times? Twice, right? So then you get to down here. 5 can go into 10 how many times? Twice. Okay, now let's deal with the x's. And let's rewrite this, because I think it'd look a little bit better if we rewrite it. We have x squared times x up top. On the bottom, 2 times 2 is 4, and then we have our x third. Okay, 2 times 2 is 4, and then that x third right there. Okay, so on the top we have x to the third, using our exponent rules, and on the bottom we have 4x to the third. Now once again, what can cancel out? Your x to the thirds right here can cancel out. And when we cancel those out, we have 1 left up top, so this will be 1 over 4 that we have as our final answer. Okay, so you kind of want to remember your exponent rules too, because those will come back as well. Okay, let's just try a harder example. Here we have the same thing, and look diagonally. 8 can go into 16 twice. Okay, but now let's factor this. If I take an x out of this, what do I have left over? I have x and then x plus 1 left over. I have nothing on the bottom, just my 1. And then I have 2 here and my x plus 1 here. If you want to go ahead and put 1 here, you can. Now my x plus 1's can cancel out. And so now what do I have left up top? Multiply what you have left up top. 2 times x would be 2x. And that'll be your final answer there. Okay. So let's try another example. Here, once again, we have to factor it. Let's factor this top one. How do I factor that? Okay, 2 numbers that multiply to 4, and those same numbers have to combine to -4, so you know your numbers will be 2 and 2. So, same sign, they're both negative, so this will be a minus 2 times a minus 2 up top. On the bottom, this a squared minus 4, that's the, once again, factoring the sum and difference of the square, so that will factor down to a plus 2, remember our rules, times a minus 2. And then we can't simplify those, so we just bring those over. So we have a plus 3 over a minus 2. Okay? So now what can cancel out? An a minus 2 can cancel out here. Is there anything else that we can cancel out? Another a minus 2 here, right? So now what do we have left? We have an a plus 3 from here. And then on the bottom, we have a plus 2. When it comes time to multiplying rational expressions, the biggest thing is that you want to look to see, can it be factored, and factor it out first. And then once you factor it out first, then you want to see, okay, well, what can I cancel out? And on these examples that we did up here, I know the biggest thing is you want to look diagonally and seeing what can you simplify further diagonally. We could have taken this and said 30x to the third up top over 120x to the third on the bottom, and then cancel it out, and we still would have got 1 over 4. So that's another way that we could have did this. But I think that it's easier to simplify when you can and look to see what you can simplify diagonally in this case as well. So multiplying rational expressions is what we did in this section.